So there are some tests of basic emotion recognition, and an example here is the awareness of social inference test. Skye McDonald and Sharon Flanagan developed this test several years ago in recognition of the dynamic nature of emotional displays. So rather than using static photographs, which is what most basic emotion recognition assessment used, they created videos in which the emotion cues are all in intonation, facial expression, and body language, and not in formal language, not in what the actors are saying. In general, research in basic emotion recognition and assessment tools are moving in this direction of trying to look for stimuli that are more lifelike than static photographed images. So Tacit is an example of that current trend in emotion recognition assessment. Another trend in assessment of basic emotion recognition is to use more subtle emotional expressions instead of the iconic emotional expressions that we discussed earlier in this talk. And so here you can see what's called a morphed image. The person's facial expression is moving from neutral to happy, or neutral to sad, or neutral to angry, to any of the emotions. And clients or research participants are shown emotional displays that are not at the maximum excursion of whatever that emotion might be. And so, as I said, the tools that we'll see coming out in the next few years likely will reflect one of these two directions, looking at richer, more complex scenes like video, and also looking at more subtle emotions, like a subtle display of disgust or anger or irritation. One thing to note about these tools is that in almost every assessment tool, the actors are Caucasian adults. This is a really big limitation when we talk about assessment. There is a great need for tools that have diverse racial populations and also tools for children. So children are reading emotions from other children, not necessarily only from adults, and we really do need more assessment tools that reflect that reality.